500, that is in ohms. Okay, and what is the formula? That is SB divided by VB. SB divided by VB, that is the formula. So it is 20 divided by VB कितना लिया हुआ उसके लिए 132 whole square. ठीक है. What is the formula for that? The formula is, actually I am writing down the formula first. Z2 equals to, that is old Z1 old multiply, that is in ohms. Okay, then SB, that is the chosen base, and VB square, that is the chosen base for voltage. So here that base is nothing but 132. See here it is for 132, transmission line for 132, and the S is given as a chosen as a 20 MVA. So therefore your value should be now, the value should be your 0.229 plus J.574. So this will be your new value of Z2. This will be your new value of Z2, or you can say transmission impedance in ohms. So this will be your transmission impedance in ohms. Okay. So up to this is very easy part. Okay, we already solved this part in your previous numerical. Now the important part is that we have to solve the further calculations. So for now it is given that for load, it is load is also given. For load of 5 MVA, for 5 MVA it is 0.8 power factor, and it is a lagging part. It is a lagging part. Okay, so for this your P, you have to calculate the power, that P, this is the real power. So P is equals to 5, that is nothing but cos phi, 5 cos phi. Okay, so therefore you have to calculate first P. So P is equals to 5 into cos phi is 0.8. So therefore your P is equals to, see the P. So P value is nothing but it is 4 megawatt. So it is a 4 megawatt, that P is there. 4 megawatt P is there. Now after that you have to calculate the value of Q. After that you have to calculate the value of Q. We need P and Q for the further calculations. So this is the new thing, that we have to calculate the value of P and Q. So Q is reactive power. Again the formula is same, but 5 sin phi, because this is real and this is imaginary term. So therefore this is a real power, this is a reactive power. So therefore it is a 5 sin phi. So then 5 into, again it is sin phi. So how you calculate sin phi? First you have to calculate from this power factor, you have to calculate the value of phi, and after that you have to calculate the value of sin phi. क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको? सबसे पहले आपको cos phi दिया हुआ है 0.8. So 0.8 से cos phi दिया हुआ है, आपको phi निकालना पड़ेगा, and after that you have to calculate the value of sin phi. So after this we will get sin phi as a 0.6. So therefore your Q value is equals to, it is 3 MVAR. It is 3 MVAR. So your Q value is 3 MVAR. So this is a new thing in this numerical. So why we are calculating P and Q? P is real power and Q is reactive power. So for finding out your load impedance, so we required RPU. So we want RPU, R in resistance of load per unit. That formula is V per unit square into SB, that is the base, then P divided by P square plus Q square. Okay, P square plus Q square. Similarly your X is X per unit. Okay, X per unit is equals to V per unit square into SB. Now what is the difference between X and P? That is, instead of P it is now Q divided by P square plus Q square. फॉर्मूला एक बार समझ लेते हैं फिर से. R per unit is V square SB P by P square Q square. Now X is equals to, again it is V square SB, but it is now Q by P square plus Q square. Okay, so यहाँ पर P है, यहाँ Q है. अब ये दो वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने के लिए, फॉर फाइंडिंग आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ R and X, you require the value of voltage per unit. So your voltage per unit, so that is the main thing. So your voltage per unit is equals to, you know the value of VB1 and VB2, so it is same, that is 11 and 11. Now why we is saying 11 by 11? Because in this, see this is the load side, we are calculating this for a load side. The load side 11 kV is given and the section base is also 11 kV. I am repeating what I am saying. We want load side. This we are calculating, this total thing we are calculating for load side. This is for load side. So RPU and XPU. So for that VPU. So VPU voltage per unit, it is 11 kV. It is given and the base you are taken is 11 kV. So therefore 11 by 11, that is the voltage per unit, and that is equals to 1.0 per unit. So your VPU is now 1.0 per unit. And SB, so this SB is given, that is you are already given, that is 20 MVA. So after getting voltage per unit and SB, you have to find out the value of R per unit. So put these values in your all values, that is your VPU, SB and P and Q in RPU formula. So you will get, suppose 1.0 square multiplied by 20 multiplied by P is 4 divided by P is 4 plus 3 is Q is 3. So therefore you will get R per unit is equals to, that is 3.2 per unit. So this will be the value of R per unit. Similarly, you have to calculate X per unit. Again your V is given, that V is you are calculated, that is 1.0 per unit. SB is 20, Q is 3 divided by P. So P is your 4 plus square plus 3 square. So after that you will get X per unit as 2.4 per unit. So these are the values for load side, that is RPU and XPU. So resistance and reactance of your RPU and XPU, resistance and reactance. Okay, now the basic thing, that if you are saying that there is a actually when VAR taken by inductive load, that is a lagging power factor. So if you are taking lagging power factor, then you have to assume it is positive, and VAR taken by capacitive load is leading. मतलब इंडक्टिव लोड है, नॉर्मली सी इंडक्टिव लोड है, अगर इंडक्टिव लोड है, if it is inductive load, then it is, if it is inductive load, then it is lagging power factor, then it is a lagging power factor. Okay, the power factor is lagging. If it is capacitive load, then it is, for capacitive load, then it is leading power factor, So अगर lagging है, so it is assumed to be positive, and it is assumed to be negative. So in this way, if you see this phasor, or you can say V and I is the main thing for the phasor. So now we have to calculate the value of current. So current S is equals to I is equals to S by V. Current I is equals to S by V. So therefore your current I is equals to, that is S. What is S? So for the complex value, you've seen that for lagging power factor, your S is P minus JQ divided by V. So this is for lagging power factor. This is for lagging power factor. Similarly, if you are calculating I, that is I equals to P plus JQ divided by V for leading power factor. It is for leading power factor. So how you can say that P minus JQ in case of lagging and P plus JQ for in case of leading. अपन ने S का जो कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर है, कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर अपन प्रीवियस इसमें देख चुके हैं, तो उसमें अपन ने कैलकुलेट कर चुके हैं कि लैगिंग पावर फैक्टर के लिए मिला है अपन को P माइनस JQ, क्योंकि कॉम्प्लेक्स में क्या होता है, कॉन्जुगेट. तो कॉन्जुगेट P प्लस JQ था पहले, तो वो बन गया P माइनस JQ. और यहां पर भी वैसे ही कॉन्जुगेट लिया, तो P माइनस जे क्यू था पहले, तो वो बन गया P प्लस जे क्यू. सो I इक्वल्स टू P माइनस जे क्यू फॉर लैगिंग पावर फैक्टर डिवाइड बाई V, एंड I इक्वल्स टू P प्लस जे क्यू बाई V डिवाइड बाई V फॉर लीडिंग पावर फैक्टर. ठीक है. नाउ what we want, base value. So IB, if I am talking about the base value, so IB is equals to SB divided by VB. IB is equals to SB divided by VB. So if you are taking the per unit value, then I per unit, then you are taking per unit value, I per unit divided by I, that is the original value, divided by IB. If you are calculating the I per unit, जैसे voltage per unit निकाला अपन ने, voltage rating divided by base voltage, voltage rating divided by base voltage, this is the voltage rating and this is the base voltage. So similarly I per unit is current and base current, current and base current. So therefore what we are, therefore it is equals to S divided by VB, S divided by VB into VB divided by SB, VB divided by SB. So therefore we can say S divided by SB, okay, into 1 by voltage per unit. अब ये कैसे आया, देखो अपन ने I की वैल्यू लिखे, तो I क्या रहेगा, S by V, ओके. फिर IB क्या है, अगेन इट इज S by V, सो S डिवाइड बाई VB. तो अब ये रेसी उल्टा हो जाएगा, सो VB डिवाइड बाई SB, है ना. सो देयरफॉर S डिवाइड बाई SB एंड VB इंटू V, सो 1, सो इट इज 1 वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. इट इज वोल्टेज. मैं वंस अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, दिस I and IB, so I is S by V, IB is also S by VB, SB by VB, so therefore S by VB into VB. एक काम करो, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूजन, इट इज V, S by V, है ना, then VB by SB, okay. So how it is possible, see this I is nothing but S by V and IB is nothing but SB by VB, so therefore S by V into VB by SB, क्योंकि ये इसमें दिया है डिनोमिनेटर में, सो देयरफॉर ये उल्टा हो जाएगा, इट इज S by VB, सो देयरफॉर यहां चले जाएगा तो वो VB by SB बन जाएगा. सो देयरफॉर इट इज इक्वल्स टू S by SB, अपन ने ये कॉमन ले लिए S की टर्म, सो S by SB इंटू 1 by वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. अब ये वोल्टेज पर यूनिट मतलब V by VB, सो V by VB वोल्टेज पर यूनिट है. सो सिंस यू कैन से वोल्टेज पर यूनिट इज इक्वल्स टू V by VB, ठीक है. सो देयरफॉर इट इज 1 by voltage per unit, okay. Now so this is the current IB and I per unit. Now you can say the current taken जो given दिया हुआ है. अब यहां पर देखो मोटर के लिए दिया हुआ है 15 MVA 0.9 पावर फैक्टर, इट इज गिवन 15 MVA 0.9 पावर फैक्टर इट इज गिवन एंड दैट इज अ लीडिंग, ओके. एंड टर्मिनल वोल्टेज इज ऑल्सो गिवन 1.1 पर यूनिट. सिंक्रोनस मोटर के लिए जो दिया हुआ है 15 MVA एंड 0.9 पावर फैक्टर, सो 1.1 पर यूनिट टर्मिनल वोल्टेज इज गिवन. सो फ्रॉम दैट डाटा व्हाट इज IM, सो योर IM विल बी अगेन द फॉर्मूला इज सेम, दैट इज PM प्लस JQM डिवाइडेड बाय PM प्लस JQM डिवाइडेड बाय योर SB. सो दिस इज द बेसिक फॉर्मूला, यहां से देखा अपन ने अभी, है ना. ये करंट का बेसिक जो फॉर्मूला है S by V, है ना, जो बेसिक फॉर्मूला अपन ने देखे. सो इनटू जब ये सब कैलकुलेट कर लिया तो अपना फॉर्मूला क्या बना, दैट इज 1 बाय वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. सो दिस विल बी योर फॉर्मूला, IM इज इक्वल टू PM प्लस JQM डिवाइड बाय SB इंटू 1 बाय वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. नाउ पुट द वैल्यूज इनटू दिस. तो वैल्यूज आर S, दैट इज 15 गिवन, सो इनटू cos, दैट इज cos ऑफ 5M मोटर के लिए है, प्लस J साइन 5M. सो इट इज नाउ डिवाइडेड बाय SB एंड वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. दिस इज 15, ओके, SB एंड वोल्टेज पर यूनिट. सो इट इज SB चोज किया हुआ है कितना है 20, SB इज चोजन 20 इंटू वोल्टेज पर यूनिट कितना दिया हुआ है 1.1 वोल्टेज पर यूनिट दिया है. सो देयरफॉर यू कैन कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस. सो नाउ व्हाट इज ये 15 कैसे आया? PM प्लस JQM जो है वो आपका 15 है, जो दिया हुआ है, अभी मैंने बताया। फिर पावर फैक्टर दिया हुआ है। अब cos 5m आपको दिया हुआ है। cos 5m कितना दिया हुआ है? अभी मैंने बताया, दैट इज 0.9। प्रीवियसली अपन ने देखा है, ये देखो, सी वंस अगेन, इट इज 0.59, 0.9, it is a power factor, and 15 MVA, it is a S is given for motor, and voltage per unit is given 1.11. So therefore from this we can say 15 cos 5m plus j. So therefore first is cos 5m, so 0.9, and according to this your sin 5m will be, so sin 5m will be, it is, you will get 0.436. ये आपको निकालना पड़ेगा। कैसे निकालोगे? once again, see cos 5m is 0.9, so calculate 5m, so 5m is cos inverse of 0.9. So after getting 5m, you will calculate sin 5m. So therefore, after putting this value, you can calculate your value Im, that is nothing but 0.613 plus j 0.297. So this value is in per unit. This value is in per unit. Okay. So what you are calculating? You are calculating the Im. So Im is equals to, formula is PM plus JQM, मतलब S divided by SB point multiply 1 by per unit. So S is 15, that is given. So cos 5m plus j sin 5m. So cos 5m is given 0.9. You can calculate sin 5m. Sin 5m you can calculate 0.436. Now you can calculate the value of Im. Similarly, you can calculate the IL, that is load. This is for motor. Now you calculate